Hi everybody, I'm Drew.
And I'm Genton.
And this is The Captain's Room. Welcome back to the Captain's Room, and yet again we are talking NFL football. The last time we were here, we were talking the winners of each division. This time, we're going to be talking NFL football in top 10 picks to possibly make the Super Bowl. Jen, how do you feel about this?
I'm feeling really good about my picks.
Yeah, me too. I'm pretty excited for this. So, without further ado, our top 10 picks of NFL teams most likely to make the Super Bowl.
Starting with number 10.
Number 10.
LA Chargers.
LA Chargers. Give it to me.
The LA Chargers. Justin Herbert has progressed into one of the better young quarterbacks and, when healthy, in the top 5 quarterbacks of the league.
Nice. My number 10 is going to be the New Orleans Saints. I'm pretty excited. They acquired Derek Carr over the offseason. This is going to be a great fit to their organization. It was a great move for Derek Carr to come out of the Raiders and move over to New Orleans. He's going to have a great opportunity over there. Great leadership, great organization. I'm really excited for them. Number 10.
Number 9. Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks have Geno Smith, their newfound success quarterback. They arguably have the top 5 receiver trio, including Lockett, Metcalf, and JSN.
Which, by the way, I have Lockett on my fantasy team.
However, they do not have the strongest offense and defense team. Therefore, they're my number 9.
My number 9. This is going to be kind of a shock for everybody. The Philadelphia Eagles. I know everybody else on the power rankings is bumping them up to the number 2, 3 slot, even the top 5 area. But I have them at number 9. My reasoning for putting them there is history. We've all seen what happens every time the Philadelphia Eagles gain a little success and make it to a Super Bowl. They seem to lag, fall back, and I think they have a Super Bowl hangover this year. So I have them at number 9.
Coming in next, my number 8, the New York Jets. Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers, and basically a great defense, not a strong offense. Great opportunity to make it to the playoffs.
My number 8, Jacksonville Jaguars. I love Trevor Lawrence. I really think that last year he exploded. He really showed that he was a true quarterback to be contended with in this league. I don't think they have the offensive firepower to make it all the way to win the Super Bowl. They're definitely a team to watch out for. They have a great opportunity to get there this year with Trevor Lawrence as their leader, so I'm excited.
Minnesota Vikings, my number 7 pick. Kirk Cousins as an excellent quarterback with wide receiver Justin Jefferson. Not only is he number 1 in fantasy, but he's also broken multiple NFL records already, and it hasn't even been his 4th season.
Great points. My number 7, Minnesota Vikings. Pretty ironic. I like Kirk Cousins. He's a solid quarterback. He's not dynamic as far as he doesn't pop. He doesn't give you explosive plays, but he's just a great decision maker. And that's what you need in this league, great decision makers, especially when you're surrounded by great talent, as you pointed out with Justin Jefferson. So I'm ready.
Number 6, the Baltimore Ravens. Of course, everyone knows Lamar Jackson, excellent quarterback, and he also is dynamic as far as running the play, running the ball, and they also have an elite defense. Overall, I do think they have a great chance of getting to the Super Bowl.
I feel like you might be cheating off me, so I'm going to go ahead and move my paperwork over here, because my number 6, Baltimore Ravens. You can't deny Lamar Jackson. We've talked about him before. He's dynamic in every way. This year, he's going to be a little bit more of a pocket quarterback. The Ravens probably worked with him quite a bit within last year and this year coming off injuries. He's learned a little bit about how to remain in the pocket. Don't run around as much. But when he has to, look out, because he's one of the fastest guys in the league. Love it. Lamar Jackson.
Number 4, the Chiefs.
3, 2, 1. 0.
Mahomes is probably the best quarterback in the league.
Probably one of the best quarterbacks. Wow, here we go. Hot take. Hot take. Probably. Come on, can we not just say?
Most likely.
I'm sorry. YouTubers, you're probably gonna hate me for this. He has, if not become the GOAT, he is tied with the GOAT. Tom Brady, although the smartest quarterback we've ever seen in our lifetime, never, ever had the skill and agility that Patrick Mahomes has. And if Patrick Mahomes could win another Super Bowl, hands down, I'd give him the GOAT trophy. But now I'm taking flack. I can feel it. A lot of angry eyes.
However, Mahomes is still recovering from a sprain. Hopefully he is fully recovered, but he did happen to go through that trauma last season. They lost Orlando Brown Jr. and they have the Super Bowl hangover. A great candidate, but we'll see.
My number 4 is going to be the San Francisco 49ers. Here's an organization that has always been in the talks for playoffs, no matter who their quarterback is. Here's a season where an organization really doesn't even have a solid quarterback. They have these 3 quarterbacks at first that they weren't sure what to do with. Now finally moving off one of them. But we're going to deal with Brock Purdy, which I hear he's pretty good. But let's face facts, we really don't know what Brock Purdy brings. But I know what this organization brings, which is stability. So if Brock Purdy's going to have success, that's where it's going to happen. So I have San Francisco 49ers.
My number 3, the Bengals. Joe Burrow, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL as well, probably top 5. They also have the best pass catching unit in the NFL. They acquired Orlando Brown Jr. and Mixon. This is where I'm kind of iffy since Mixon could be on the decline with his abilities.
My number 3, the Kansas City Chiefs. Yes, I just called Patrick Mahomes a GOAT, and then I just said he's number 3. But I agree with you. I think they're on a Super Bowl hangover. It is a lot to ask of an organization to continuously go to Super Bowls. And that's what this organization right now is doing. They're just going to Super Bowl after Super Bowl, playoff after playoff. He is not getting the break period that these other quarterbacks are getting. His season is always extended. So right now I'm looking and I'm thinking that Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs are going to take a little bit of a step back. And they're my 3rd pick, though, to possibly make the Super Bowl.
The 49ers I have as my number 2 pick. One of the most complete rosters in the NFL. They also have McCaffrey, always brings success. They have an experienced coaching staff. Number 1 defense in 2022. Brock Purdy is a new quarterback, inexperienced. However, when he did play and start in the 5 NFL games last year, he won all 5.
My number 2 pick will be the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen has a lot to prove this year, and so does that whole entire organization. Last year was a big disappointment for them, obviously. This year, they're going to have to take that step forward. They got a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. And when players play with a chip on the shoulder, watch out, because at that point, really, it feels like nothing can stop them. My number 2 pick, Buffalo Bills.
My number 1 pick,
All right, number 1 pick coming up. Who do
the
you have?
Eagles.
The Eagles.
The Eagles. Yes, they went to the Super Bowl and they lost. However, they will be coming back bigger and stronger. Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, great wide receiver. Devonta Smith, great wide receiver. Both of them are top receivers, and overall, they're going to do great.
Okay. And my number 1 pick, more so because I'm a fanboy and because I can't stop loving this team for what they've become. Number 1 pick, Cincinnati Bengals. Here's a team that has come so far. They used to be the bottom stock of the NFL, the laughing stock. And then they acquired their quarterback, Joe Burrow. And Joe Burrow is an adult in the room. The man sees the field in a way that kind of reminds me of Tom Brady. He's just reading defenses. No, he's not running around a lot, but it does concern me that he did get injured in this preseason. So I hope that he heals well, and I hope that this team really comes alive. Watch out for the Cincinnati Bengals.
And there you have it.
Our top 10 picks for who most likely will make the Super Bowl. So if any one of these teams make the Super Bowl, we were half right. And if both of our teams make it, there you go. We're spot on. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you next time.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.